Aloha from the Ozarks. Folks, I've got a nice little tiny hunting cabin right here behind me. It's a 10 by 20 cabin. Make a great hunting cabin or a perfect do-it-yourself tiny home. I'm going to turn the camera around and let you look at this pretty building instead of my ugly Hawaiian mug. Just a second. Here we go. This is a 10 by 20 cabin by Graceland. Has upgraded paint with a white trim, tan metal roof, 3 windows, 2 by 3 single pane, another one here and another one on the other wall. Got a walk-in door that's 36 by 80, 9 light walk-in door. The paint, the urethane paint has a 10-year adhesion warranty plus a 25-year warranty on it. Your metal roof has a 25-year warranty on the metal roof. Let's take a look at this building. Plywood everywhere, walls and floors. Most of my competitors don't use plywood in their walls and floors, but Graceland does. All of the wood that you're looking at is pressure treated, and all of our pressure treated products come with a lifetime warranty. It's a limited lifetime warranty, but none of my competitors do that. They don't offer that because they don't use very much pressure treated wood products, okay? But we do. The walls, 2x4s are 16 inches apart like you would build in your own home, and then we double them up every 4 feet. The more 2x4s in a wall, the stronger the wall. We use more than my competitors. Most of them space their 2x4s out 24 inches apart instead of 16. That allows them to use fewer 2x4s, saves them some money, but it gives you a wall that's not as strong. Our windows and doors are at minimum double reinforced 2x4s when we frame them up. This one happens to be triple here and quadruple down there on both sides. It's a very strong window frame. And what that means is when the building is moved and brought to your property and on your site and level, that window is going to open and shut freely and like it's supposed to. Okay, that's the same for all of our windows. At the minimum, we double reinforce. This one's triple. Our doors are the same. Double reinforced is the minimum reinforcement on a door. And that keeps that door frame square with the building, so when it's on your site, the door is going to open and shut freely like it's supposed to. Okay, on the walls, at the bottom of the walls, a single 2x4. At the top of the walls, a double reinforced 2x4s. At the top of the wall is where our roof trusses are attached using a metal hurricane clip. That holds that roof truss securely to the top of the walls. Many of my competitors don't use a metal hurricane clip, and that means in a strong gust of wind, that roof could blow off of there. Our buildings are engineer certified for 150 mile an hour wind gusts, and that's part of the reason we can do that, metal hurricane clips. The roof trusses are built using 2x4s, and all of our 2x4s and 2x6s are premium grade of lumber. Let's see if I can show that to you. Premium grade, okay? We buy a higher grade of lumber because that gives you a better quality building. Our roof trusses are in our triangle shape in our A-framed roofs, and the triangle shape extends all the way the width of the building. If you'll notice in some of my competitors, they build a smaller triangle with wings that extend out to the sides. Our triangle takes the entire shape of the width of the building. Just like if you were building your own roof, that's how you would have it built. Next, in the roof, 7/16 Osb Roof Decking for the entire roof, meaning my competitors only use 1-inch wood slats, and then they space them out, which makes their roof not as strong as ours. On the outside of that roof decking is our metal roof, and between the metal roof and that roof decking is a moisture barrier. So this is very similar to how, if you were building a roof for your house, that's how you would build it. Okay? Let's talk about something else that's exclusive to Graceland, and that's right here. This ventilation system. That is an aluminum soffit ventilation system, and it runs all along that outside eave of the building, all right? And it's on both side walls. That's for improved airflow. It's a Graceland exclusive because we have a patent on that. In addition, for improved airflow, we have a screened-in roof ridge vent that runs the entire peak of the roof. Screened in to keep out bugs and debris, but it allows for an improved airflow. Combine the roof vent with the soffit vents on the sides, and you got a building that stays 10 to 15 degrees cooler in the hot, humid summertime. The floors are 5/8-inch plywood, and they are put together, fitted together, interlocked using tongue and groove. And so that means it's a seamless, gapless floor, even though there are seams. Because they're interlocked together using tongue and groove, bugs underneath the building cannot get up through these seams because of interlocked tongue and groove, all right? So that's a super strong 5/8-inch plywood floor. Most of my competitors only offer a composite floor, not a plywood floor. That means our floor is better able to withstand moisture than my competitors. Underneath the floor, in the subfloor, we use 2x6 floor joists, not 2x4s. Most of my competitors use the same thing in their walls as they do on their floors. They use 2x4s. We do not. We use 2x6s, just like you would build in a floor for your own home. And like our walls, they are 16 inches apart. They're not spaced further apart. Okay, so I hope that you understand and can see clearly now that our buildings are super high quality. They're a head and shoulders above all the rest of the competitors that are out there in the marketplace for portable buildings. Now, if you have interest in this particular building, you can message me on Facebook, and I'm going to put a link in this video description to view my current inventory on Facebook Marketplace. I'm going to put another link to view my frequently asked questions, and then one more link to, if you want to just send me a message, you can click on that and send me a message on Facebook, okay? So if you're interested in this building, all you got to do is message me, all right? If you have questions, you can also just message me or check out my frequently asked questions page, all right? That's about all there is to me for me to tell you about this building. I'll simply say this. We have rent to own with no credit check. So if you want to use rent to own, I encourage you to do so. It's no credit check, and there's no penalty to pay it off early. So I always encourage people to take advantage of paying it off early with no penalty. You can also pay the cash price, which is always your best price. Free delivery and setup within 50 miles of my dealership lot. And that includes us bringing the building out, setting it up on your concrete blocks or capped blocks, and then we'll level the building, and then we will anchor it down into the ground using 18-inch anchors. That is the other part of why we're able to engineer certify these buildings for 150 mile an hour wind gusts. We anchor them into the ground, and we use those metal hurricane clips for our roof trusses. That makes for a super strong, high quality building. If you're interested, all you got to do is message me. Aloha from the Ozarks.